JD. If you're new, please do make sure to consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And if you're a member of the channel, massive respect to all of you lovely people that keeps supporting the platform and keeping it alive. And also for persons that wants to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the lines. So as you saw by the title, must win game. If you're from the Grenadines, which is St. Vincent, you let me know. And if you're from Jamaica, you let me know, and you let me know why as well. Because you can look at from a lot of ways. Because sometimes in football, it's not just all about getting the victory. Sometimes it's the structural plan that you have over a 4 or 5 year period. What you think Jamaica is at, what you think, what you expect, all of those things. We're going to have that discussion. Island Boy Drip says, fire. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well with you and your family. And as you come in, guys, please do remember to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. This one is going to be a shorter version video. It's solely based off my other 2 videos I've done, which is the preview and also the post-match. Please go and watch those. I've broken down every single thing for player where we had problems from both teams and the solution, and even give some level of a prediction. But after those videos finished, I got updates that Damian Lowe is added to the squad, which makes a significant difference. I want to have the conversation first. How much of a difference Damian Lowe actually have? And if we have respect for Damian Lowe now we don't have anybody else, because at first people thought that King was the answer, and I kept telling people that King is not the actual answer. All right, and we are lying to ourselves, and we're going down a wrong road. And not saying that he was the worst player on the field the other day, but he was not one of the best players on the field the other day. And the recovery pace from Damian Lowe would have been essential towards tracking back Anderson on that play. All right, we saw Deadson killed off Damian Lowe with speed and technical ability, but I just believe that Damian Lowe would have done massively better, and Ethan Pinnock could have took more risk when he has someone that can work the channel with him and they have synced. So maybe in the future, if King gets more familiar with Ethan Pinnock, it could work. Maybe it could work. I don't know. But all of that we have to discuss in the short time. Let me tell you how much minutes I have. I have around 40 minutes to go. All right. So we have in the chat so far, Float Management, Island Boy Drip, Gang Stalking, Jamaican, Big Up Yourself, Pire, my Asian brother in the building, one love in the building, and Orlando Tucker in the building as well. All right, let me make sure. 1 second. All right, and Dustin, Pro Stream, and Hush Puppy so far. All right, so we're gonna start with Damian Lowe. The first story, Damian Lowe added to the squad. How essential that is. For me, he adds depth in a lot of ways. Where the first one is centre back depth. And also, if we don't want him to play defensive central, which I don't want him to play, he opens that space so that a player like Latibodier could go there to play the double pivot to actually solidify that place, and then we can not use Makala or use him in a limited role, because maybe that role was too big for him to just jump in and automatically start being the center of attention, which I can't understand this. This makes no sense to me. I don't understand this. So I start to ask questions. What are they doing before call up dates? Are they just waiting closer to the time, then they just call up everybody, and who can't come? It's like they don't make preparation. Deshaun Bernard was out for 1 full month and 20 days before you have a next window. Who was a replacement for Deshaun Bernard? All of those things. I think it really exposed the lack of professionalism in the federation. We have to call it as it is, because they are the ones calling players, making preparation, watching players. I think they have done a terrible job to replace some of these players, or they actually believe these stupidness that they are saying out of their mouths, which makes no sense, to be honest. But my My take is, based on what we saw now, Damian Lowe is definitely a big help. We have to say it as it is. He is a big help based on what I saw the other day. You understand me? They had no change aside from Latibodier to come on, and it looks like Latibodier had some injuries, because that's the only way he wouldn't start it. If other reasons why he never started and people think that others are better, believe me, just stop play football and stop, just pack it up, give back FIFA their money and leave football alone. All right, because the more I'm hearing things, is the more confused I am getting, because I don't know who is the evaluators of these selections, but it's a lot of problem, all right. Gang stalking, cursing out Low, but I think context, it matters. If you listen to the words coming out of my mouth and not just what's coming out of your head while you're talking, maybe you will hear me correct. I never said Blow is the greatest player, but I said he will be very much helpful gang stalking, because football pieces are very much important, and we saw it the other day. I'm gonna show you something, guys. I'm gonna show you something. The other day when King and Pinnock played, just let me speak, and maybe you will hear what I have to say. You already had your mind made up, so let me tell you what I know can happen. From a defensive point, because people don't understand that your defenders help your attacking as well, because you can close in and you can feel comfortable to press and not tracking back. The other day, the back line never gave them no comfort for them to feel like they could have took more risk in the forward area, especially the wingers. So what Damian Lowe would have bring is more stability with Ethan Pinnock as the central. The players, they never respected King at no point. The player, they never respected King at no point. Over Amari Bell and Pinnock side, they tried to avoid that side. You realize majority of the actions came from over the actual right hand side. They literally figured out that, okay, we're gonna leave Ethan Pinnock and Amari Bell over here, and we are going to attack over Lembekisa and King side. You guys not watching the game and realize that's exactly what they were doing. They did not respect them. All right, because they tested them out, and not because they know that automatically the higher profile player is Pinnock. They know that directly because they're going to do their scouting. In the game, they have tested King twice, and they got behind him twice. So they decided that they are going to go that direction every single time. They queued themselves up, defended from the right-hand side, and cut directly over Anderson's side. That's over the left-hand side, which is our right-hand side. So they literally wanted that challenge from that right-hand side. Gang Starkin said King and Dexter played well there. Gang Starkin, I can tell you this. You do that, you might get embarrassed in the national stadium again. Believe me, if we keep on trying to propaganda, let me tell you this. For me, I don't think King deserves to make national team. I've been saying that from a long time, and every game I've watched, I am not impressed with that player. If it was up to me, Cummins would have been playing over King from the first game. In the second game, the reason why I said in my breakdown I wouldn't play Cummins over him, it is because now I'm going to put Cummins in a position that is uncomfortable. He doesn't have any experience playing with Ethan Pinnock or nothing. That's the why I chose King over him. But I actually would have played Cummins. I saw Cummins played, him and King played, and Cummins was better than King. And I'm saying, is this just a propaganda? You guys hear propaganda to spread, and you don't love Jamaica, and you're not watching the games? Let me stop lying to ourselves. King is just as average as all the other Reggae Boyz defenders in the JPL. And Cummins, if King can play, Cummins can play. But I wouldn't put Cummins in this position now, because it's the final game. And it is something important for Jamaica's progression. If Tapa had played Walker and Vassell from the time there, they have improved and been in the team. So King playing is great. Let him. No, 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 no. King don't need to come in the national team to make no mistakes. Young Starkin, stop it. And I've never said King made a mistake, my brother. So please stop curling my video to what you want, all right? Because that's not my intention. And I came here to just break down things and talk about if it's a must win, or we can look at it from a different side. We have Sean Base in the house. Best of yourself, Sean. Yesterday, I don't know what happened to your internet. Thanks for passing through. We had a good one. Hopefully, we can do it every week because I really enjoyed it. Ty, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Oh, he said double tap the screen for this one, and you're going to see the like button appear. All right. Let me get to 100 likes on this one for the 30 minutes. All right. Because we do take our work serious. All right. All right, no problem, gang stalking. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just telling you what I saw on the field, and I was telling you guys from day one, and I'm sticking to what I've said because that's on my write-up. I think Cummins, I think we did a disservice not to put him on the field in this game, in the last game, because I don't see the need for him starting in this position now due to the fact that it's going to be a pivotal game. All right. Greetings, DNS Electronic and Sadna in the house. Big up yourself. All right, let me tell you what is at stake. Jamaica drew the game 1-1, and away goals counts. So if this game finishes 0-0, Jamaica would have advanced to the Gold Cup. Fabri Fano said, "Oh, your starting lineup looks. It has been altered due to the fact that we have Damian Lowe. So I would have made 3 subs now instead of the 2 definite subs. And in my video, I never knew about the Damian Lowe situation, but I was so reluctant to say that King would have been my starter. I'm saying anybody turns up, they would have been the starter. So Damian Lowe turns up, I am throwing out King and put Damian Lowe in it. I think Ethan Pinnock has enough brain cells to deal with Damian Lowe if he's going to run out of term, because they have been playing a while now. I will trust that a lot more than Low in and the left back out. No, not final. Low in and which left back out? Amari Bell out where? Which game are we watching? So hold on, people. How much? Tell me. We have 60 something people watching now. Thanks very much. How much actual people think that King is really good? Okay, you said he's injured. Oh, he's injured. But okay, because I thought you were saying that you should just take him out, and not because of injury. Because I know I saw a man trying to tell me. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, you're talking about injury. Okay, that makes more sense because god damn. God damn. All right. Anyways, thank you, Dallas. Thanks. Because this yeah, okay, because I was losing it to think that you guys want to keep King in this team so bad. All right. I was losing it. I'm saying, what are we do we just don't care about the national team anymore? Are we not watching what's going on the field? All right. So anyways, now we have left backs. Lembe Kisa can play left back. All right. Latibody can play left back, but he's injured. So I don't think they would, even if he's coming back, they wouldn't actually play him out in a wide position to do extra running. So you could see Latibody go over the left hand side if they just don't have that natural, comfortable left back right there. All right. Okay, Fabi, sorry. I was just wondering if people just buying the cookie juice, because the problem is I don't watch the propagandas, streams, and all of those things for Jamaica. For me, I just watch the game and I don't know what the talks are. I don't know. All right? I just watch and just come and talk on football. I don't watch the propaganda and the narratives them. I don't click on no stream. I don't do it. All right. I just keep my thoughts to myself and just come out. So I don't know what propaganda gets told and pushed in the media. So I don't know. I'm just coming off flat out what I saw in the game, and depending on how we do take this game, which is a must win, based on the fact that Jamaica is in a more progressive, not a progressive, but a more a further state in their development. That's the perfect way to put it. So St. Vincent is a team that is just kind of getting it together. All right, they are their plan, and they got some of the players, and they're trying to put it together. You get me? So it's a must win for Jamaica for that purpose, and also the purpose of, if they lose, you're going to have the narrative start to sell. Why we don't just mash it up and put Christopher Ainsworth in the team, King in the team, because they won't do worse. You have those people that are that stupid. They don't know nothing about football. They just know about their pride. And that is something that is strong in our culture. They just know about those things. And it don't make any sense. If you're a football person, do any coaching, any football knowledge, you know it don't make any sense. You get me? But you can't talk to them because it's what they like. So for all of those reasons, I think it's a must-win game. You get me? Just to keep the program going, it has to be a game that they have to turn up and win. You get me? Yes. So that's my reason why I've said it's a must-win game. All right? St. Vincent coach is no slouch. That's what Fabi Frano says. I do hear good things. So and clearly you saw that they adapted to Jamaica styles over and over in the game, and Jamaica never adapted to their style. So you could say that maybe Jamaica overlooked them at several intervals in the game, or you could say that the coach is just losing what was his strengths. I don't know what to say, but I think that he got out coached in several departments, or maybe he was stubborn. So if you said he's not stubborn, he got out coached by the St. Lucia coach. Because every single time he changed because you have set formation, which is the one that you start with, so the shape you can make out when these two start from the kickoff, which was a 4-2-3-1. That's what they started with. They were using easy, well adaptable, a 3-3-4 system. That's what St. Lucia was using, wherein which are 3-3-2-2. All right, so 2 strikers, 2 wide players behind the strikers, and 3 midfielders, and then 3 centre backs. So they were inviting Jamaica's wingers to come in to get closed down relatively easy, because Shamar Nicholson wasn't pressing. So what they did, they adapted to Shamar Nicholson not pressing, not doing anything, and move up and created a sweeper and just 2 centre backs. So one of their full backs on the umbrellas, they switch either. And then in midfield, they clogged up midfield, so they couldn't get the passes off in midfield. And then they have a better chance to get the counters and split the middle to the wide players. And then now our 2 centre backs get pinned back because they're using a 3-3-2-2 system. So that's what they're doing, and that is just flat out education, because you saw something and you're adapting in the actual game, which is ridiculous. So I was looking to see what Jamaica does to counter that, but they never did anything. They just started to go long. King started to just kick the ball away long. Ethan Pinnock tried to call one of the 2 deeper line sixes to come for the ball, and both of them out of position. And Ethan Pinnock can't give them the ball, and Amari Bell getting closed down, because now it's a 2 out wide and 2 centre backs, 2 forwards on the centre backs as well. So they have no space. At no point. Yes, it's a 3-5-2 looking system, but it's a 3-3-2-2, because they are wingers and not naturally right and left midfielders. So the coach was very much educated, and I thought that he caught out our coach a lot. I saw it. I never knew. Alj and you guys that brought it about the coach, big up. I start to respect you guys a lot more, that you're looking at things that I am looking at as well. You know, yes. And so we have to look at the game from that standpoint, people. You get me? And I was looking to see what he's going to do to counter those. Bless myself, Jason Guna. And he never did. He never did at all. You know, and so gang stalking, that's how I look at football. All of those things I'm looking at. You know, I don't know if he thought that he could have done it with Shamar alone. I don't know if he trusts Cephas. I don't know if he thinks that he has enough strikers that can keep his system, his shape, and pressed. You know, it taught me a lot. that he never really believed in the bench. You understand me? And then you have to ask, then who selects 23 players? And then you can't call anybody, all right? Or you're playing favoritism with players because they are bigger names. What are you doing? Because that's how coaching works. And all the good teams, you saw Panama takes off any player. If Carrasquilla not doing it, Anibal Gadai not doing it, they're coming off. United States, Pulisic not doing it, he's coming off. You understand me? Mexico, Santiago not doing it, he's coming off. Canada, maybe Canada sometimes stubborn in certain areas. If Jonathan David, not, I saw them pulled off Kyle Lauren. So if Kyle Lauren not doing the pressing, they took him off. You understand me? So I saw all the big teams, not just to pick the team, but they have the respect from the team that they know best. That's what makes a big team. You get me? That it looks like every coach we get, it's like they're friends with the big players, and it's like they can't pull them off or something, you know, because or he just doesn't trust the bench. And why would you make selections that you don't trust? So it's a lot of questions you have to ask about this window. All right, and I don't know if he could answer all of it in one press conference, and I don't know if he's going to answer all of those. You understand me? But the bench is weak. Yeah, you could say the bench is weak, which is fair. It's a fair statement to make. The bench is weak. All right. The bench is weak. Okay. So why we have a weak bench? We have said that we are a top 6 team in Concacaf, which is arguable, yes, but it is also close to believable that we are a top 6 team in Concacaf. So why we have a weak bench? You understand me? So we have to ask these questions. Did we overlook the team, or we what happened? Why we are, you understand me? It's a lot of questions to ask. So what I would say, Damian Lowe is essential. Damian Lowe is essential towards the actual setup tonight. I think he's gonna start from the get-go. Damian Lowe and Ethan Pinnock will start from the get-go. Yeah. Instant. In midfield, if Latibaudier is fit, he has to start as well. You're gonna see it. So they're gonna keep the same shape, because there's no way they're gonna work on new things when they are trying to keep it as simple as possible so anybody can understand the system. You understand me? But also the opponent can understand the system easy when it's easy. Based on that performance, we not even top 10. I understand, and I can understand if people don't want to put Jamaica in the top 10. Because based on our performances have been terrible. We have to say it as it is. So if it's based on performances, we are not top 10. Because you could say that we're not top 8, we would say, not top 10. I think we're still crept in the top 10. We could say, you know. Yeah, but you have a lot of teams performing better than Jamaica, but we have the quality. You get me? And that's why I can always believe that people believe that we should be doing good. And I agree with them. All right. Every window, fans talk about the strengths of the opponents and don't think about the players' performance during the match. And that's the main players might have to have a bad game and need to be subbed. Okay. Black Specimen, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Picking full squad, the coach actually trust is very important. And Jason, and that's why I said people keep on don't liking when I make certain statements. I've said this 2.5 years ago. The whole entire, when Paula came in and they were talking about 16 plus 7 foolishness, I said that makes no sense. How can we have sensible coaches get accolades worldwide, and once they come to Jamaica, they seems to don't have any sense? You can't tell me that it's not by design, because they are not this fool. You know why I know they are not this fool? Al Grimson went to Ireland and he literally goes for everybody outside Ireland. You're telling me that nobody in Ireland can't play football? Nobody in Ireland can't play football. And you know what his statement is? He's going for the best players. And the best players are playing outside. You go and read it for yourself. And he said he gets full autonomy to pick his team. I don't know if his shades is showing, because Tapa sound the same way. Everybody sound the same way. That coaches Jamaica team when they leave Jamaica team, and he's winning games, guys. His team is playing organized. So what that is telling you, interference in the national team is a big letdown, my brothers. And I'm telling you, it's going to cost Jamaica dearly if we keep on doing this thing. We have some quality footballers. Ethan Pinnock is a revolutionary footballer towards Jamaica, and we don't even understand that. Liam Bailey should be doing better in Jamaica team, but system's not helping him. Damari Gray is a quality dribbler, one of the best dribbler Jamaica ever seen. You understand me? But you saw that his dribble is waste because everything just don't look like we are getting the best out of these people. It just looks sad. The other day, it's not that made I was sick. I think I was just sick naturally, but it helps. It aided my sickness to be honest. When I came off the stream, I barely recovered 2 days later. Yeah. I'm saying, no, I'm gonna stop waste my time still watch these things, man. It's like, because at first I thought, remember when I came here, all of these things that you're seeing now, I think people doing YouTube for benefits and them stuff there. But everybody that started YouTube in the time after me started and before, because you had Simon before me, and I thought you have coaches this and a next person, I think Sports on the Middle, they were here as well. But at that time, everybody thought that they could have made a change. And based off me thought that we could have made a change, it gives me fuel to stay up at night times and fight because I know that I'm doing something. But the other night, it just led me to believe that, I have to be honest to myself, people. I have no confidence left, I have no confidence left. I have to just watch and hope that Jamaica gets a good result, yeah. Yeah, that's what it led me to believe, and said, all right, you know what, I'm a YouTuber first, man. So let me go and just do my normal thing. I heard Nigeria complaining that I'm not doing any video. Gambia complaining that I'm not doing any video. Ghana, Suriname, Haiti. Let me go and do my damn video and stop nothing up myself in Jamaica. I've already started something, and I saw a lot of other people, whatever reason they are doing it for, they are here now. So let them people just carry it on, yeah, man. You get me? It is what it is because I'm tired. JD, can I call in? Okay. Let me see if it can work because I have limited time. I still have like what 20 minutes, yeah. But you're gonna call in on this phone. All right, let me try to. All right, you can call in, and then I will take the call. Yeah, JD, big coaches, but as soon as them come to Jamaica, yeah, man, I am tired. I'm tired because that's what I saw. Every time when I'm watching them, they pull plugs, call out big players, bench them. But when they come to Jamaica, they seems to be telling me that JPL players can play with English Premier League players and sink them in one. And I have heard Beckford came here and said that can't work. I've heard multiple players came here and said that can't work. I've heard coaches came here and said that can't work. I've went to school and know that can't work. And then I heard this man come telling me that big foolishness. You understand me? So it led me to question things like what's popping. Go ahead, Martin. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family.
Yeah, man, JD, big up, man. Big up, JD. Just a calling. I see certain things in life, but I when I JD, some things, feel worse, You see, 1998, may I tell you, JD, they believe some people never go 1998 World Cup, would I go couple more World Cup. 1998 are one of the biggest downfall in Jamaica football because, JD, these man now, JD, me a man say, we need to change speed and it's deeper than the JFF, JD. It's deeper than just the man that will run the business now. A man outside, hear Maverick, them attack. The mindset of most of the fans and most of the people that will have power. That's the scariest part, The people that will have power to make decision. 1998 will never come out of them head. It will never come out. I'm just research right here. Japan got 6 World Cup. Japan are the first team will qualify for this World Cup in a qualification. We have born, we have a it's good for score against Japan, bro, but we have much of the football. Japan got 6 World Cup and we only got 1. So we only have praise note. We only have praise note. Yeah, that's a history. But we don't want to make no history. JD, me the same. What do you mean watch the match? I'm going to a match so healthy. We left the match with a migraine, a headache.
Yeah, man.
And they say when the matter we for shut up. The matter for watch and support. But when fans it affect with health, bro, because we mean going for the football. We not bring them there. And Jenny, whenever you know, when you like, I don't know. Me not see no team. I was no youth in the football. If Lamar never go in with the next team, we have to bring quality. Lamar 16. You think if you need good in with a Spain team, you would have to develop and wait till him fiend time. But no, in Jamaica, we have so many world-class gems. And we only have one player in the top 5 league. The top 10 league. Imagine, the top 15 league. We don't know where ML is falling now. We fit in the top 15. But we don't have one player in the top 10 league in the world. And these man come tell about gems. JD, the biggest fault is 1998. And JD, I tell every fans, because me I do it just like you, JD, me just watch football now, man. I have no hope. If anything right now, me I set my mind if we don't qualify, not even for the World Cup, if we don't qualify for the World Cup, because we don't know, say, if we come second, I want the biggest problem. Because JD, remember say me a Costa Rica man, and me say Costa Rica, So when Costa Rica decide, assist him, real Costa Rica coach. If me see Jamaica fall in one group like Costa Rica, end up and get Panama if them come second if they know beat Guatemala. Me know we're not gonna work up. Me just watch it for fun. Worse with this madness, them could have import all kind of ball of them. Them could have import the ball of them with no system, no energy, nothing, no some game, and it confuses JD as a fan, Come in here and idiot. If there's a chance for 9 to 10 million that have to qualify for FIFA, I mean, when I tell me, say, JFF, I keep cars so they know, bring in ballers fee. A campaign for try to get 9 to 10 million dollars, they might try to save money. It can't make no sense to me as an organization, because if me and the CEO, we have to invest, they have to invest. They have to invest, they want the right thing, they want to get the big prize. Imagine the money go work up and go even down at 16 like all the girls, and they get more money. So it's kind of confusing when we sit down and meditate.
Yeah, so what they're trying to save when it's not their money?
And it's not their money. And the funniest thing them about the money. So you have to me say, get to the right team, stop come. JD, and there are some people in this YouTube space where go like them, wow. But I feel them, if they want to be blind still, every man have an option to be blind, Because the blind, we don't need the blind, So if I want to be blind, I think problem that, but me not blind. JD, man, I pick this team. Man, I pick this team. Man is kicking this, and the coach, there's no way we have so many coaches and see Tapa come out and tell the same thing. So when Tapa come out, people say, no, we not go so. No, man not pick no team. Man not pick the team, JD. Man not pick the team because guess what? Man not pick the team is our money. Me not call no name, but me know say man not pick the team. Me know say man not pick the team because they have got time. And I just know it happen. Hey, they put two pieces together, who don't want to use them brain we God give them. I want to act like a fool for them option that, but God give me a brain, we have common sense.
Yeah.
They put things together and say, but this happened that time, this happened that time, oh, this happened so. What him do this so? Oh, he make it. He not perform. Why the coach has said this? Then few months after him I said that.
Yeah. The lack of consistency and
Who's Jem in Jamaica, man? And he hear the same hypocrite man, he come tell me, say, in 1998, the player them make up. So where we go find Jem now? If in 1998, football is better in Jamaica, that makes sense. When the Jem will come, if the player them worse than 1998 and football devolve, past 1998. So when them play, they come from.
What a powerful question to ask. Yeah. Yes, but I'm glad you want to see it. And that's what I'm telling you. They were trying to infiltrate the YouTube space a long time. And they have finally gotten their wish because more sweets lovers turns up than before. So the YouTube space does not stand for anything nowadays. It's just who want to scrape as much they can and benefit because of their friends and affiliations with them have. So I already see that. So that's why I know that they have narratives that they do sell, and that's a reason why they did certain things to get what they wanted. So I know that. And that's why I'm just leaving it. And I don't believe that I can change as much because I realized that majority of the people that was beside me, they never wanted change. They wanted to be a part of something. You understand me? To benefit. They wanted to be a part of something to benefit rather than changes. And believe me, when I do talk, as what you guys call me the Nostradamus, you're going to see it next 2 years. They wanted to be a part of something. So if these people are robbing the Jamaica, they wanted to be a part of robbing Jamaica more than being a solution. When I knew that, when we had to do protest in the national stadium, much man turn up and talk about them not change them not mash up them affiliation with JFF and them not do this and them not stand beside people. So how can you believe in these same people? These are the same clowns I see you guys protecting. The same people that says that they're not going to even stand for the people them. So people, you can't fool me. Nothing else. When you do something to me, I have registered that damn thing, and I'm going to act on that. A fool gets fooled twice. You understand me? So the corruption is just stink. And that's why I don't listen to nobody speaking, because I don't believe them shit, what they are saying. Sorry my language. I don't believe it. They're all frauds and none of them like Jamaica. That's what you're not going to find out soon. All of them want to see jump up and put on t-shirt and pretend. And the last thing they want to hear about is Jamaica. You think them care about Jamaica? Them care about where their position can go. Them see them friend get position and they are looking position to themselves. They don't care about no Jamaica. Simple as that. I'm telling you from a long time. And I'm not going to change. They don't care nothing about no Jamaica. They're glad they're in Jamaica so they can exploit limited people. Simple as that. They can just exploit people that's not paying any attention to the reality, and they can just use their whatever level of smart that they have that can only exploit Jamaican people, but not the rest of the world. You understand me? That's what they do. I've always said that. But because I don't seem like the most likable, welcoming person, they use that against me to make you be fooled, to think that I am the one that not like in Jamaica. What the one I help people always. Clearly a me.
Come back to people. Them want JD, but me come on YouTube and me not act like the fool. It depends on people's choice. Them can't treat me neither, JD.
Yeah, man.
Them can't use them brain for me. Them can't use them brain for certain money in the chat. But as I said, the one thing with the life, as a life set, the majority of fools with the real always, sadly,
Yeah, man.
So it's set in a life, every part of life, The man when we want to do the right, will always be fewer than the man when we want to do wrong, And it's sad when it's set so. It's sad when it's set so, JD. But apart JD, I don't so love football. To be honest, I don't so love the football and I just want to see man them go.
No, we want, but we want, Martin, we want to see Jamaica. Martin, we want to see Jamaica goes places because Jamaica is one of the most crime-infested places on earth. So the more we can take off the kids' them eyes off these foolishness of choppings and markets and tight pants, and all negative things, it is better. So if Jamaica can make it to a next World Cup and they can see more of Leon Baileys and not more choppers, it's a better example for the kids them. And that's why I've always wanted something to come out of this, and that's why I do come out of my bed, because I think that I'm doing something good for Jamaica, because it's if I can get a player to play, it's going to boost Jamaica's chances to reach places, and that's going to boost more motivated kids to go other places. You understand me? So it looked like a light at the tunnel. So but when people start telling you, oh, you're armed to your brother, or this way I do, but rather one player sell than me making the World Cup. When you hear them foolishness there, you just say, yo, all right, you know what? I waste my time. And you can't convince them because they already think them have 75 degrees already and them not have no knowledge. And them not have no knowledge of nothing at all.
The worst thing, you know, them mother player just herself like 100,000, you know, compare 100,000.
Hear this person now. Hear this person now. Marty, hear this. Just Skinny. But Brazil have scammers. You just don't like Jamaica, JD. You see, that's a perfect example of somebody eating you. No, that is a perfect example of somebody eating you and cannot decipher the statement that you have just made. I have not even. No, but I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break down him hears because clearly me hear me just say. I have not talked about Jamaica having scammer just a while ago. So your brain cell not clicking towards what I've just said. I've literally said motivation towards to positives. Motivation towards positive. That's what I've just said just a while ago.
No, JD. You see a person will respond so.
Wow. There's some special.
People we ask scammer. Is either we my people we are scammer, is either we my friend we are scammer, or himself a scammer. So a person would not come in so unless him feel offended because everybody knows a Jamaica full of scammer.
Martin, Tevin said JD the line of the bun and skinny jeans. Okay. So the skinny jeans and the skinny jeans and the Mark X, that was the one that hurt him. So he's attacking me based off what I've said. Okay, just Skinny.
Even the education system about what this
Skinny, I've been on my channel a long time. My brother, stop doing me that, alright? Yes. And I think that word love, that word love, Skinny, you need to read up what love actually means, because I think a lot of people use the word love and don't know what it means. Because when I kept saying that I don't love Jamaica, I don't love Jamaica, I don't love Jamaica. Every time I do speak, I've criticized and given actual solution and fight to force those solution on people. So I wanted to truly choose, learn the word love, and then you come back to my statements that I've made and tell me which one of the people them sounds like they don't love something. Somebody will criticize and I give constructive criticism, and I work towards Martin, and I work towards getting the job done, or the person that they is there telling you that they love it, put the shirt in front of their face, kiss the badge, and they manipulate every single thing and try to talk down every single thing that is good and try to sell a fantasy. Which one of those sounds like love? Because I know which one Jamaicans does more than anything else, which is the cocoa juice fantasy. But I have told you the problem. And
the vile Jamaicans, them vile, and them have to be studied. Them just have to be studied. People have to be studied.
Just Skinny says him not drive no Mark X, but him family him do. All right. I'm very sorry. Just Skinny. I never listen to me. I'm not sorry. I am loving Jamaica and not none of those skinny jeans, tight pants, Mark X mans.
Him choose to interpret it wrong. I understand what I say. Him choose to interpret it wrong. When I say everybody will buy Mark X a scammer, you man talk about the youths them where I look up to the real scammer them in them community. We buy the Mark X and wear the tight jeans. The man not talk civilized people will go buy them cars. Skinny just easy man and
yeah, so if you work Skinny, you buy a Mark X. If you buy a Mark X and you have your car, I was not talking about that. I'm talking about what is popular. I've watched every music video. I've seen scammer come out and talk. I've listened to the kids them who are them role model. I've heard dunce badness in school and people if you put out people and them pants tight and them a tell us to them friend them of chopper them a chopper. I've heard all of it. I don't need to listen to Sir P. I heard the man them come out and tell you say that a run place. Big up yourself, Travis. Thanks for being here. So me, JD, you don't love Jamaica because you're not contributing to their madness, but I'm contributing towards people trying to be stable, trying to look the right things in life and try to have the positive mindset. That's what I like. If I hear a kid doing this and I can motivate him, I motivate him. If I can pay something for him, I pay something for him. Because I'm not going to give you the money to go to dance because I usually keep dance. No, that means I've learned that what I was doing, even for other reasons, was still bad. And I'm trying to put a better influence on the kids. And that's all I'm doing, you know? Yeah, but it's just a man brought up Sir P. Finish up, Martin, so we can chop up the rest of the video.
As Mr. JD, I just come in to say, you see this 1998, nothing wrong with history, me proud. Me never born, them time me have look up, look up, baby. Big up to the history and big up to the man them. We bring it to the first World Cup. But there's something when him the future. You know? And in a 1998, we in a 2025 would have lived in the future of 1998. And they see where we football now, they see where they on YouTube, them create something when them YouTube, they see the fans them come now. I mean, you may hear the same man when we talk about 1998. I mean, it's so confusing. So the ball of them in a 1998 was way better than the ball of them in a 2025, but yet we still have world beaters. Can't make sense. Have to be studied, JD. And big up the chat.
We're gonna be on tonight. We're gonna be on tonight, and so we're gonna try to get the Discord open so people can call in because me I got tired, you know, because me I gotta do Nigeria. As me done this and come drop up, pick up my kid, me I gotta do Nigeria, and then me I gotta start early for watch Suriname as well. Yeah, can me start around 10 o'clock. Because at 12 o'clock Jamaica gonna start, so we can get everything and me done right after. So we gonna try to take calls at half time, so you can call back in and give you a take, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah. All right, Richard Green, you sell we out here. You only big up Travis and you're in the chat a long time. The man them love disrespect the past. No, Shane. He's not disrespecting the past. He's just saying that we are trying to live off the past when none of the other countries are living off the past, and based off that, we end up going backwards instead of forward. And that makes perfect sense. Heal up, Devon. Hope all is well. All right. Money alone is not enough. It's the diaspora that encourage the entertainers to left them dirty Jamaican down there. Okay. Singer right. Oh, people, I came here to broke down things, you know. But too much ego in Jamaica. That is why the football is not going anywhere. Sean says skinny jeans is a B-man wear. Oh my God, Sean, please don't start any war. Yeah, Travis, I'm not in nothing with the one. I'm not in nothing with the one. Richard Green, him bun me out last night. I know him a show me say nah deal with me because I have to conform to what him like for him to heal me up. But it's okay, Richard Green. You're gonna figure out say he's a good person. Alright? Me not fight, me not force you for like me. Richard, you're gonna freeze in Canada. Alright? We are try stand up for something. No Beanie Man say that. Yeah, man, nobody disrespecting any past, man. Everyone, the man just said him think, and what he said, I totally agree. I think the worst thing Jamaica ever did was to make 1998 World Cup, and now we are seeing it. If we had never made 1998 World Cup and we listened to Linda Delapena from 1980 and say that we should have standards and really use education to go forward, and we never made 1998 World Cup, and now we have the influx of players, I think it would have been, they would have accepted it more. It's because of the false confidence they got of getting Goodison from Major League, Anandi Lowe, Gardner, went overseas. Guys, but you know more run off. John Star, man. The man make me get no point in this video, no point at all. This is the people in video because Pastor call you now, and then me not get no time to say nothing. All right, go ahead, Pastor. Take over the show, Pastor.
my call in prevent you from saying
no. I'm done because I have 5 minutes and I couldn't get to finish my point, so you have to just take it, you know.
I called in having gotten a chance to watch the game. I didn't watch it live because it was played during Sabbath hours. And I'm listening to you going on and cannot understand people who in the chat who would text anything different than the analysis that you are providing. It's one of two things.
Skinny,
They did not watch
just
the
Skinny
game.
17 and going with a bag of thing and chatting them, man. Go ahead, Pastor.
Before I get to the skinny,
Pastor,
thing,
you're not going to get to the Skinny. May have 10 minutes before we pick up a data. Go ahead.
no,
That's a long time in a year from you, know.
Because I'm just saying it. This first point will finish fast, so I'm just saying it. Yeah. The reality is, it's either they did not watch the game or they flat out hate Jamaica as a country progressing. There are Jamaicans that they love to see get forward.
Yeah, okay.
But as a nation progressing, they hate that. So it's only those two things. Either they didn't watch the game or they flat out hate Jamaica's progress. Martin made the statement, the disparity between Japan and Jamaica. There is no way you revert to a system, and this is not even true because they're not using the Renaissance model at all. You revert to a system 27 years removed from present reality. It's not possible. And call yourself educated and sensible. It's impossible to conceive that in my mind. We have people who claim to be educated, but they are stuck 27 years in the past, and falsely, because if they were using the Renaissance model, they would have gotten more of the better players from the diaspora, because Rene did not get all he wanted in that regard. Done with that. JD.
Yes, I'm doing my Nigeria watch along. What is it, Pastor?
Don't try to reshape what you said about the culture and what fuels our present culture in Jamaica. Jamaica has adopted everything from prison and from a society plummeting to hell. No apologies. The day when you become so animalistic, where you operate like an animal that does not have reasoning ability, you have sold yourself or shafted yourself in the most debased of ways.
Pastor, you make them look for me too much in the chat. They might talk about me earline and all them something. People know we're talking football, guys. Pastor, finish your statement. I can't.
You see it? You see it? What they're looking on is your physical appearance. When did Jamaica get to the stage where man love admire man?
Pastor, let's get you. Pastor, why you coming to fight all of you? Pastor, just finish your point.
I don't know that Jamaica.
Oh my, Pastor, please.
There was a thing. There was a survey done.
Oh my God.
There was a survey done. Women cannot find knickers to buy in the store because man are buying knickers. What man are doing on knickers? What man are doing on knickers? What kind of man wear knickers? That cannot be a real man. So all you Jamaicans who call yourself chopper on the pants now cover on the rump. The animals who expose their rump is because they're in heat and I look one next animal to jump up on them backside.
All right.
I have said my say.
All right, Pastor, take care. Just come on later when the football going on. We will talk about football when I'm in house. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, take care. All right, I have 5 minutes, people. Oh, good morning, Jeremy Chambers. Good morning. I came here to talk about football and breaking down things here. And it's the boy named Gang Stark in here. He's the one turned my conversation. He's the one that turned my conversation into the cinnamon. All right. All right. Venting, blah blah blah. That's all. Venting and resting, resetting. Jamaica's national pastime sport. Big up Iratan. I. Okay. Pastor. Pastor, they might just murder you. Richard, start because you see him come after I was trying to plead to show the kids them something different. Pastor come here and a fight against skinny jeans, man. People, I was not looking fights. I was just trying to bring something different. I know Pastor might be saying the truth, but you can't attack it aggressive. We are aggressive culture, so they are not going to deal with it more than aggression as well. You understand me? If you want to get your point across, Pastor, so you have to learn to deal with things a little better. Big boss, you can't just war with people every single time. You know, I am not, and I'm not afraid of anybody, people. I'm just trying to say that you have several different ways that we can do things, and Pastor seems to always go with aggression, 15,000 percentage more, and Pastor need to do better. All right, yes. So people, later, Damian Lowe has to start for me. I am not running any risk. I don't want King in my team, not at all. I saw him under the flyer, and obviously when they do put them in the press conference, that is a indicator to say that they're going to start him again. And the boy, oh boy, coach, if it happens and you keep on just making these mistakes and just going down the path of what all other coaches never wanted to do, JD, stick to football on the show. No, Travis, I was talking football. At the chat just anytime Jamaica don't play good and we have nothing to brag about, you have some man, Travis, just come and take over the show to a different level. Young Starking come in and say King and all of the man them even play forever and play themselves in the team. And I talk about Ricardo Fuller played himself in the team. From the first damn day Ricardo Fuller played for Jamaica, Gregory Messam look like he never will get back no more game. Stop telling lies. I am old enough to see that. they just make up stories, you know. Yes. Segode, yes, I'm doing Nigeria game. I'm just waiting on my kid, and once I do pick my kid, I'm gonna start 1 hour before. I'm gonna be the earliest Nigerian on the platform, so don't worry yourself. I'm going to be here. All right. The coach needs 6 years max to build his team. Well, low starting. Yes, we need Low in this team. We don't have everybody else to select from. Bro, you come back with the see, Gangsta Kid, he was the one who started this madness, you know. JD, what you I want Ricardo Gardner. Yes, sir, Ricardo Gardner. No, Ricardo Gardner. Sorry, Ricardo Gardner. He was talking about, yeah. Yeah, Gardner, I'm talking about. Yeah, him talk about what Gardner needed time in team. Like I was not watching Gardner from day one. All right. Like I was not watching it. People, I borrowed people. I'm not taking no more call. No, I can't take any more. I have 2 minutes. Jason, I can't take the call. Jason, you can just join the stream later. I am gonna start half an hour before your stream, Jason. All right, let me take the call. People, I'm something to take the call. Yo, brother. Here what I go on now. You see this channel? Me no want to come back on this channel. Me just give the channel to Uno and me just go over channel with no subscribers. So me can just talk to myself. Cause me can't get my Jason, you have a channel here. Why? And the whole Uno. Me have videos where me say me give the chance to talk. I only still want to take over my time to talk.
You know why I come back?
Yes, what you saying?
I owe this channel most of my subscriber base.
So okay, but it don't matter. May have the stream later. We can join before you go over your channel.
No.
But you want to call, you know. You say me have 50 minutes and me can't get 2 minutes. But you know, go ahead. You, Martin Pastor, take over my show. No one of me to be the star of the show. I don't hold on.
Forward yet.
And me have what? Me have 6 more minutes. Go ahead, Travis.
All right, me no need 6 minutes. Travis,
No,
big up
so
yourself, Travis.
hold on there. You don't need 6 minutes. May have 6 minutes. You don't even take the whole 6 minutes. You see that one, people? The man saying I need 6 minutes, so he need 5. All right, go ahead.
We can talk fast. We can talk fast. All right, so
No man,
me
say
never
yes.
me never see the beginning. Big up everybody in the chat. And skinny. Nobody make your family feel no way. If them are do them thing and I buy Mark X, that's good for them. But just make sure them not do the wrong things to get the Mark X. That's all we are saying. But anyway, the starting lineup tonight. Of course, me never see all the show, but we just don't want to give a take on that because we never get no chance for the pre-game or nothing like that. So we just don't want to give my starting 11 for tonight. Blake in a goal. I think that Lowe coming back in the team is going to put him in the starting lineup with Pinnock. So I think that will be the centre back pairing.
Yes.
Now the right back, I don't know what he's going to go with, to be honest, because I know Latibodier didn't play the first game. I would like to think that.
So him giving a story about Latibodier?
I don't get no story. I didn't hear nobody talk about it ask him about Latibodier for the press conference. So I don't know if it was a coach's decision or he came over with a little niggle. I know that leading up to the time coming here, he wasn't getting much game time under Lampard lately. So I don't know if he's been carrying something that is not, it's enough for him to not get game, but not enough for him to not be on the bench. I don't know. So because Latibodier has been one of the players that always play. So the fact that he never played the first
Big up
game, I
one.
would like to think something going on with his health.
Big up Garfield.
Right?
Big up everyone that coming in. You go ahead.
So I'm going to stick to that in my head that Latibodier ain't 100. So I'm not even going to put him in the team. I think he's going to play Dexter at right back again. I think he's going to give Ainsworth a chance at left back. Right? I think in midfield he's going to play Isaac Hayden.
Devon says Lati is full of it. Please, Devon, don't say that, Devon. Please don't say that, Devon. Please.
Lati is full of it.
Go ahead.
Right, well,
if that's so, this coach need to be fired. If that's so, this coach need to be fired. So please, Devon, don't say that. Don't say that.
You can confirm he was fully fit for the first game, Devon? That's what you're saying? Wow. Okay. Well, look, I am going to base it off of the fact I never see him play. So I don't think he's fit. So,
yeah.
As I say, I think, and this is not my team people, this is what I think the coach is going to do tonight. Ainsworth left back, Dexter right back. Midfield, I think he was asked about Hayden playing further up the pitch in the press conference, and he said that Isaac Hayden can play the 6 or the 8. So it's not like it's a madness to put him in the 8. So I think he's trying to convince himself that Hayden needs to play the 8. So I think he's going to go back with that again, put Hayden in the 8. And I just don't know what he planned to do with the 6th position because he tried McCullough there.
And McCullough playing 10.
It wasn't the best, I don't think. So maybe what he might do is, I think the end of the game, what we saw, is what we might see from the beginning of this game in terms of the attacking area. So Bailey on the right, Gray behind the striker, Warner Brown, and on the left, Cephas, and then Bobby Reed and Hayden in the deeper part of the midfield.
Okay, all right.
That's what I think the coach going to do. Now, if Latibodier is indeed fit, then I think that he'll stay with the more experienced people at left and right back. So whether he put Joel at left and Dexter at right, I'm not sure which one he would do. But just based on the fact that, Dexter, he played at the highest level in England, FA Cup at left back. Perhaps he'll put him at the left back.
Okay.
But I just can't believe that Latibodier is healthy.
Devon says JD coaches made decisions which can be good for the team. Remember, we have 2 games series. All right. Father Devon. All right.
And as I say, as somebody that follow the players, as you follow the players as well. Latibodier was not really playing much leading into this window, which was surprising to me because in that spell when they were winning every game, he was playing. And then he didn't play like the last, I would say, 2 games. He was on the bench and never got on the pitch. Okay. So I was thinking something was going on, but I didn't read anything from Coventry side that he was having any issue. Okay. So I guess it was just the coach decision for that.
All right. So all right, Mr. Jason, I have 2 more minutes. So if you want, you can call in on the next stream that I said I'm going to have later. All right? Yes, you can call in if you want. All right?
All right, big
Yes,
man. Big up
yes,
on
sir.
yourself. Big
All
up
right.
to the chat.
All right, people, I have only 2 minutes. Travis says he has his lineup here. People, just be respectful to the coach. No need to speculate. No, 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 Devon. Nobody speculated here. We just answered to what you had said. I said if he is fit, and what I saw, Devon, you can't blame the whole public to say that means this coach need to be fired then. Because if a man is fully fit, even a man that doesn't play football for 50 years can do better than McCullough. I'm telling you, because every single game Latifah here plays, he played better than McCallum. Every single damn one. So that means he can play it half fit, quarter fit, or any, no fit at all. All right, that's what I'm saying. Travis says my team: Dexter, Pinnock, Blake, Ainsworth, Bobby, Aiden, Gray, Bailey, Brown, and Cephas. St. Vincent dead later. So if St. Vincent dead later, Travis, why you want back your money from me? Where you go bet? I want to know your bet, Before tonight, you make sure you come and tell me your bet, All right? Yes. So people, that's it. Hopefully Jamaica can get it together and get the win, but also have some level of identity, because we never really saw anything more than we start losing and we start just rush to try get something out of the game. Unless that is our identity, to just rush, we need to see something later, Yeah, big up Sir Devon, big up Bunun, big up all the man that just came in. Please do it, like button, share, and subscribe. I am going to be back from around 10 o'clock because we have Suriname playing early, 1 hour before Jamaica start. I don't know why they did not, they never gave Suriname their own JD, I have 50 on my Jamaica win. 50, all right. That's all right. Dexter, Lowe, Pinnock, Lati, Aiden, Bobby, Anglin. Jesus God. Bailey, Gray, and Cephas. All right. Correct score. JD. 2,000 and give me 16,000. All right. If a 2,000 I bet. I can give back your 2,000. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna give you 2,000. You have PayPal or something. You have to have PayPal because me now go drive go Antwerp to send you $20. That can't work, Travis. You can't give back your money. Your money has to be over some 20,000 or 15,000. Yeah, because I think €100 is like 18,000. So your money have to be 18,000, Travis, for me to give you. So when you bet and it comes up to 18,000, that's when you're gonna get your money, because I'm not gonna drive to Antwerp to send money. And for people that doesn't know, I don't have any Western Union close by me, so I have to use like the services to get that. So Travis can't get his $2,000. So I'm gonna walk and tell people say I owe him $2,000 because I can't give him. I'm not going to Antwerp. All right. Yes, because they said Belly's injured. So I can't wait to see the lineup tonight then. Because we heard that Lowe coming back, and we thought that everything is fixed, and then we're hearing other problems. Western Union online, in Belgium is weird, deal. They change up the system for that, so it's just hard. They want you to give him all sort of stories on credit card details and stuff. And I don't like to use the credit card thingy. I just want to use my natural bank account. Yeah, so that is one of my problems. So that's why I never had the Western Union one. JD, that's like driving to heaven to send 20. Yeah, that make no sense. But I just give him €80 extra just to send him his $20 for him not to call up my name. All right, so people, take care. I'm going to be back 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I hope this is the last of my sickness that I have, and I am back. All right, big up, Sir Wunon. We will chat later, man. I'm coming on early. We're watching all games. Trinidad, let's see if Trinidad can finally get over Cuba, because them and Cuba in a long marriage that they're playing 500,000 games, Yeah. All right, so people, the gate open now. I am going to be back. You can join me over Nigeria as well. Once I reach home, I'm going to do Nigeria as well. All right, so a lot of video I will be doing today, people. So peace out, take care.